right. Today is also another day that the Lord has made. We got to enjoy it. We got to see the new things that the Lord has for us. Because in every day, He gives us new life. Every day He gives us everything new. And He wants us also to renew ourselves every day. He loves us so much that He has given us a lot. And so today we are going to learn something different, or something again, like I said, ANKY TV. For us, we believe in happiness, joy, and work hard and enjoy your life, because time is too short. You don't sit down and grumble because you got something to do. As a human being, there's nothing that God has hidden from you. The ones that you cannot see, you don't have to see it. The one that you don't, do it, it means you cannot do it. He will do it for you. Anyway, so today we are going to learn from ANKY's kitchen. We're going to learn something about another popular soup in Ghana. And it is nothing but this. We call it in Ghana abenkwan. And it is palmnat soup. Palmnat soup. If you can see on this on the can, I'm bringing it closer to the camera so that you can see it. It's abenkwan. And then there's something they call abenro. I'll explain it to you. And then also there's something that have been written there. It's like herbs, So abenro in short is palmnat with herbs. Herbs like medicinal herbs. Now medicinal herbs is something that helps you instead of taking like raw medications and things like that for your health. This can here is loaded with a lot of herbs that will help you to overcome a lot of diseases and sicknesses that we have. And so for us to not be taking all kinds of medicines, God has made this. The fruits is something that God has made. The herbs is something that the Lord has made for our health. Now, in the olden days when you are in Ghana and then a woman gave birth to a child and the breast has no juice in it or has no breast milk in it, all this that you see here, if they give it to the woman to eat this abenkwan or this abenro, I bet you the next day the woman will be full of breast milk. It's working. It is something that is like a testimony that I know. Unlike the US, if there's a shot of breast milk, they don't mention anybody's name than the president. That we don't have baby formula and all that. No, Ghana, you have to feed your own child with your breast milk, and that is the best nutrition for the young ones. And so abenro is a very, very good thing. You can get this from any of the African markets. When you go to Adom, it is there. And to make the soup, we're going to start. The ingredients are the same as what we've been using for other stuff. Like you need tomatoes, you need onions, you need garlic if you want to add that to it. And then hot pepper to make the thing, a little bit hot. And then afterwards, you need the meat. The meat also makes it good. What kind of meat can you use? You can use fish, turkey, dry turkey or fresh goat meat or bush meat. We call it bush meat, like the deer, the antelopes that are over there, you know. And so there are so many things that you can use it for. And after the soup is ready, you can enjoy it just the soup. You can enjoy it with fufu. You can enjoy it with benku. You can enjoy it with tizet. Everything goes with it. You can enjoy it with potato. You can enjoy it with rice. So many things that, you know, you feel like eating with soup or something. So right now on the stove, we have already seasoned our meat here. We have blended the tomatoes and the ginger, the onions and everything, which is already here boiling, you know. So the only thing that we are going to do now is to open that can and then mash that stuff in it, the palm. It has already been, you know, here it's only the fruits that you can see, but then they have taken everything and so you see it like a paste, like a tomato paste. And so you're going to just put it into this and then maybe add hot water. When you add hot water into it, then you can dissolve it. And then you can, you know, mix it with hot water and then you put it straight onto the seasoning meat and then the vegetables there. So that is what we're going to do now. So you open it. And this is the way it looks like. When you open it, you know, it's in a paste form. And you know, they have taken all the juice and everything from the fruit, you know, because when you see it, we call it from the palmnat, you know. So you use your spoon or something, you scoop it up, you know. When you scoop it, this is the way it looks like. It's very thick, and so people put it direct like this into the soup, and then people also dissolve it with hot water, and then make sure everything is nicely mixed with water before you put it inside the soup. And that makes it, you know, very unique. And it makes everything like, you know, it makes it good. It will mix it properly. That is what I'm trying to say. So, let's see how it goes. So, now I got my hot water here. This is the hot water. And so I put it direct onto the fruit thing. You know, it depends on how much you want the soup to be. You know, you can do it gradually. And then make sure that the thing is nicely dissolved, you know. So, now I can hear the kwaunsusa. The kwaunsusa, that is how we call it, but kwaunsusa is just a garden eggs, you know, some sort of garden eggs that we call it kwaunsusa. So you stir it just to make it dissolve, you know, like, you know, you don't, I mean, you don't take anything out of it. You don't like use any strain or something to, no, it's just, you know, it's a concentrate, and so you just add hot water and then dissolve it so that when you put it inside the seasoning meat and the vegetables, then everything is ready to go. And then you boil it for, like, let's say 45 minutes to 1 hour, you know. Then you get your soup, or you get your, you know. So this is the way I'm talking about. Now you can see it in a liquid form. Right now this thing is very expensive, so we don't want to leave anything in the can. So I'm going to pour a little bit of hot water here and then rinse it. You know, wash it a little bit, because I don't want to waste it, you know. It's a precious thing. Make one. And then you add it here. You know, good. And then you make sure that everything, you know, And the good thing is, after all the soup that you're going to get out of this, after you have done it, it has a lot of oil in it, which is very, very good. Palm oil has a lot of properties, good properties in them for your health, you know. So after you have finished boiling the soup, it will come onto the surface so that you can take it, you know. So it's very thick, so I'm going to add a little bit of water to it, you know, to make it lighter. Good. And because it is hot water, when I put it there, it will not take a long time to boil, you know. So now I'm going to hide my frame to let this start to boil, you know, and then I'll pour this thing onto it. I have all the good things in here. I have goat meat here, I have turkey, dry turkey, I have dry fish in here, and already the tomatoes and everything is also in here. And I add all those things and season it with salt so that the taste will start to be good, you know. So before we do it, let's taste it and see how good it is. You know, sometimes it is good to add salt when the food is on the fire. It is not good when you're eating, then you put a lot of salt inside your... It's coming. It's going to be good, I know. So now it is boiling, so we're going to put this one into this. We're going to put the palm paste, the palm nut juice onto this one. Good. Okay. So right now we have our soup. So we're going to wait for it to cook and cook for about 45 minutes to about an hour, let's say. And then the whole thing will be ready for consumption, you know. Good. It will be nice. I still want to add a little bit of more water in here because I want it to be lighter. People want it very thick, but then the more it boils, the more it becomes thicker also, you know. So let me add a little bit of water here. Good. I think this will be enough. Because I've added more water, I would also need to add some salt to it to make it, you know, to make it more tasty. So, more or less, this is how, you know, palm soup is made, or palm nut soup. This is the way we make it. And it goes with everything. It goes with keke, it goes with banku, and everything. And like I said, brother, in this world that we are, the Lord has made it so good. The Lord has actually, everything that He made was perfect. But it is because of me and you, that is why this world has become so bitter for us. You know? So all the time we need to think about doing things, positive things, to help other people, to make other people smile, to make other people feel that they are also somebody. Because God loves me, He loves you too. And that is why He has created all these things for us. He is a loving Father. ANKY TV. For us, we love food. But it is not because of food, but it's because of these messages that I'm telling you. One, don't say, oh, this guy loves food. No, you know what? The Lord God, the Christ that died because of me and probably because of you if you believe in him. You know, Americans, they have something that they say, in God we trust. If you see the money, they trust in God. And it is the Israel God that they trust, no other God. And so what I'm doing is, Christ is very humble. He loves cooking. He's so humble that even when he showed himself to the 12 when they were in the upper room, he asked them, do you guys have any leftover? Bring some to me. Christ eating a leftover food from his disciples, then you know the man is very humble. After he washed their feet and he was crucified and he resurrected, that time he wasn't a human being like me. He was resurrected, and so that time he's a different person altogether. But he asked his disciples, have you guys got some leftover for me to eat? I don't think even a Catholic priest will come to your house and ask you for a leftover food, or you give him a leftover food. But Christ came and asked. He is the powerful person altogether, but then he will not conjure food to come so that he eats it. No, he wants to come and enjoy whatever we have with us. He's a wonderful person. He's a wonderful God. Let's all enjoy ourselves and give ourselves to him and learn the humbleness of him. Not big pride. Not because you have money. Not because you're looking good. Not because you are a man. So you cannot do cooking. Even Christ that I believe, and I know you believe in too, did a lot of cooking. He humbled himself so much. This world is so beautiful. ANKY TV. I want you to take a look. It's not because I want this to go viral and people will take a look at it and then maybe I get money. No, I just want the message to go. For somebody also to hear that we need to use our time. We need to be happy. We need to encourage one another. We need to make people also happy. We need to allow people to feel that they are also human beings. It's not because this one is black, blue, red, he's a human being than any other person. We are all one. God created this world for all of us. So we need to learn to live together. I know you love God and he loves you too. I hope you'll not be angry because of this my message. God bless you. ANKY TV. We are saying that for us, it's all about peace and love. Thank you and God bless you. Bye-bye.